Hey ladies and gentlemen, Simon here, and just a quick video just to talk to you about Patreon and some of the things that are changing. Now, for those of you who maybe came over from the old channel, my name is Simon. You are aware that I had a Patreon page that was very specific to that channel. Well, I'm changing it up. In fact, I have already changed it as of yesterday, and it's been rebranded towards the Star Wars Showdown channel. Now, I've had a lot of support in the past through Patreon. I've really appreciated all the support I got there, and I'm hoping that going forward with Star Wars Showdown that I can get, the same kind of support. That would be really awesome. So, for those of you who aren't aware, Patreon is basically somewhere that people can pledge support financially for content creators anywhere on the internet. So in the past, I've been able to buy things like new webcams, my new microphone, graphics cards. It's allowed me to purchase software upgrades. All of the money that I've received through Patreon has been reinvested back into the channel, and it's been, an amazing help. I've really appreciated everything that everyone's done for me through there. So the reason why I'm changing it now is because the old Patreon page was, again, very specific, and the rewards are very specific to things I'm not doing anymore. I want to bring new rewards for you guys that will make you feel a bit more involved in this channel, Star Wars Showdown. And it is going to help because there is going to be a lot of stuff that you will get a say on. So if you feel like you want to help support me, financially, and if you can afford to do so, that would be the best place to do it. And again, I really appreciate any support that you can give. I want to break down firstly what it is that it's going to be going towards, which is completely transparent on the page anyway. But the first sort of $100 to $200 support is always going to go towards software upgrades. So what I want to be doing is I want to be improving my skills in video editing and animation. And video production. So you'll probably note that I've got a very basic level of video animation skill and video editing skill. It's dramatically improved over the last 2 years, and some of that is down to the support I've been able to get through Patreon, where I've been able to buy better software. But I want to take it again to the next level, where I want to be able to buy things like After Effects and Photoshop, and that will really help me sort of go up to that next level where I can really make top quality videos. Also, there's going to be hopefully upgrades to, again, things like my processing power, better, equipment, whether it be lighting, whether it be, microphone, whether it be the camera. Always looking to upgrade. Most recently, because of, financial support, I've been able to buy a 4K webcam, which I don't think I'm ever going to be able to use the 4K, aspect of that. Firstly, because not a lot of people are on 4K, and also I don't think my computer could handle that right now. But it's better because I can record in 1080p, 60 frames a second. So you can see this is 60 frames a second if you've got the setting on. That's because of this webcam. And so, eventually, if I was to be able to get enough support through Patreon, YouTube revenue, and, sponsorships, things like that, it would be brilliant if I could be able to go either part-time or full-time, doing YouTube on a regular basis. I think the dream for a lot of people who join YouTube is to be able to do it full-time. Now, I never expect to be able to do that, but it's a nice dream to have. And if somehow it was made reality, it would be unbelievable. I couldn't be happier. I can't imagine, being able to do something that you love full-time in a way that YouTube allows you to do. It gives you so much freedom to express yourself. And, that's why I feel so grateful to anyone who does support, because you're helping towards that dream. So, yeah, the eventual pathway would be, where I could go part-time in work and, step up the hours I put into this channel, which is already considerable. I already put many hours a week into the YouTube channels, and then eventually full-time, which, would really be where I could step my game up and improve stuff. But for that, I don't just expect you guys to pledge for nothing. You're going to get something back in return, and I want to talk about the reward tiers that we're introducing now. So we've got at the moment 4 different tiers. There are going to be more introduced as time goes on, because I've got some ideas that I would like to go forward with that just aren't ready yet. So for the first tier is $1. So if you want to pledge $1, which I believe is the minimum amount, you would gain access to exclusive monthly Patreon streams. So only Patreons will be able to access it, and it would be either, like Q&A sessions, or just hanging out, or even playing gameplay. I may even do some sort of online stuff with some Patreon supporters, maybe get a squad together and go and play a game, or, just do loads of different things. More stuff will come to me as time goes on. The next tier we have is the $5 tier. So if you wanted to pledge $5, not only would you get access to the exclusive streams, you would get a chance to vote for what the next Star Wars Showdown is going to be based on. So far we've had 3 episodes of Star Wars Showdown. We had Death Star versus Starkiller Base, we had Rebels versus Clone Wars, and the most recent one was the Empire versus the Republic. Now, what I want to do is to give you guys some essence of control over that. So from now on, I'll be bringing up a short list of, candidates that, I think would be really good. And then I'm going to present them to you in the form of a poll, and you can choose which is your favourite. And the winner will be what the next episode is based on. Within a week or 2 weeks, I'll have got the episode done, and it'll be up on the channel. So there is a poll currently active, which you've got just over a week left to vote in. So if you do want to, you can go right ahead, go and pledge, and you get an immediate vote as to what you want the next one to see. There's choices of like Yoda versus Palpatine, you've got like the Jedi versus the Sith, the special editions versus the original editions. There's loads of choices I've put on there, and each month there'll be new choices. So, don't be afraid if your choice doesn't get it this month, it will still be on the list, but there'll be new choices as well next time. And eventually we'll run through every single one. I plan on doing this Showdown at least once a month. Possibly more than that if I can go full time at some point, because it takes a long time to make those things. And as I say, hopefully the quality of them will go up and up and up as time goes on, and I'm able to get better at what I do and purchase better software. The next tier is $10 tier, which is where you will actually get credit for being a supporter. In every single video in the description, your name will be listed as a supporter of the channel, and during every single episode of Star Wars Showdown from now on, I will verbally thank you for being a supporter of the channel. Which again, some of these Showdown episodes are viewed by 15,000+ people, so it'd be nice if you get a bit of recognition, in front of a large audience. That'd be pretty cool. The next tier that I have planned, which isn't there yet, is like a merchandise tier, which would be like $20 to $25, and you would get exclusive merchandise only available through to Patreons. It wouldn't be up on general sale, at least not in the beginning anyway, because I've got no plans to really sell merchandise so much. But something for exclusive Patreons would be really nice, I think, like a t-shirt, a mug, iPhone cover, different things like that. There's lots available. Obviously, if you'd like to see something specific in terms of merchandise, let me know in the comments. That's not quite ready to go yet, but that will be a tier coming up in the future. I'll let everyone know once that does happen. The 4th tier that we've got that's available is the sponsor tier. So there's only 3 of these at the moment, and for $100 a month, you can, if you've got a business, a channel, anything that you want to advertise, you can do $100 a month, and every single video during kind of like the pre-roll, I can advertise your product, your business, your channel, whatever it is. Now, as I say, this channel is growing very quickly. Now, my old channel has over 8.5 million views, almost 20,000 subscribers. This channel has already, in just 3 weeks, 1,200 subscribers, and I think we're on near 40,000 views. So I've got a feeling this channel is going to go a lot further than the other channel. So, again, if you do have something you want to advertise, this may be a very, very good way of getting your brand out there. So, I'm very excited for this channel and where it's going. So they're the 4 tiers. If you do want to pledge, there is a link below, which I'm going to put in the video, and there's also the link on the main YouTube channel page. Obviously, again, I want to reiterate, only do this if you can afford it. And, I do appreciate so much any support that does come in. You don't really know how much of a difference it makes, because I wouldn't be able to afford half of the stuff that I have if it hadn't been from financial support, not just through Patreon, through just watching the YouTube videos, through, ad revenue, donations, through streams. It's all so important, and I am so, so thankful to all of you for that. So if you do want to carry on supporting me through the Star Wars Showdown channel, go and check it out. As I say, if you supported me previously, you'd need to delete the pledge and re-pledge again. I did give some warning about that before it happened. And, if you want to see any reward tiers, specific reward tiers that you think would be good, let me know in the comments. Give me your thoughts, give me your feedback on, what you think about the reward tiers, and, you know, what you'd like to see. So that's pretty much it for Patreon. Again, I appreciate anyone who wants to pledge. I appreciate anyone who supports the channel in any way, shape, or form, whether it's just through watching videos or pledging. You know, it's still so appreciated. But that's all of the information there. There's more information as well on the page directly, so go check it out. In the meantime, I'm going to go get back to making some awesome videos for you guys. I've got an interesting video coming out, which will be up either today or tomorrow, to do with video games, and so hopefully you'll enjoy that. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.